So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Just listen to that noise, this place, and he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Šeško certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Zubimendi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's found some chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 10, Matheus Cunha.
So, a breakthrough already. Šeško. And he's on his way! Big chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 30, Šeško.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Can he finish? And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Zubimendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinelli. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. That's a sharp pass. Šeško with 2 goals already to his name. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's...
Matheus Cunha! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pressing high and with purpose. Half-time getting close now. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bruno Fernandes. Subimendi. Closing in on goal. And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 30.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're just settling back into this second half. Stood up well to him there. Šeško. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Off the post. Rice. To Martinelli. Now it's Marino. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Šeško. He's in a great position here. And that is expertly dealt with. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Marino.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That's central.
Šeško! Oh, terrific save.
Šeško clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Marino. Matheus Cunha. He's had a shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 79 minutes is number 19, Mbumo.
Subimendi. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 84 minutes.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good ball, good take. He's away. Great chance! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 8.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Nicely spread. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And it's lofted through here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Marino. Šeško. And that is that. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Šeško, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Gerwin kay bilis mong mapaliw pag nanabaliw.